Welcome everybody, we are into this next game. We are spawning directly on top of GhostKing.Prime. His name is too big for the overlay and that's kind of unfortunate.
You guys went without me. Okay.
You didn't get in?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
No, I just sniped in when I saw...
I didn't realize the game was already up. Don't even worry about it.
Alright.
It's okay. Good luck.
Alright, sorry about that. Well, that's kind of awkward, but we got a cool game still coming. We got xSix.Sleep, you got a bunch of Korean being said, no idea what they're saying. But we've seen some two odd games to start this off. Definitely interesting ones, and I'm very curious as to what you guys are thinking about who is going to be winning this next one. Go ahead, vote, zanderfeverSC.vote, because I'm going to be talking about that in a minute or so once you guys do that, because this is an odd series, and I want to know your opinions. I also want the replays.
Well, I mean, it's aggressive.
Yeah.
You went from a banling bust, I mean, just destroying a banling bust, to a pure 2-rack that just... I mean, it didn't even need a bunker. He had that many Marines.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so now, with Ghost King, apparently you have a surprise face from Sleep. I think he might be actually talking about the 2-racks. I could only guess.
Well, he saw it. I mean, when he scouted the top, I don't know if he clicked on it, but he saw it. And if that was him,
do you see what's happening? Do you see the fact that GhostKing.Prime's got a second racks coming in again in a hidden spot?
Is this like his
again?
standard? I mean, honestly, is this his standard?
It apparently is.
This is the third game. Third game.
I don't... Is it just... It could just be a 2-player map thing, because we've only seen 2-player maps so far. Belshire Beach, now we're on Cloud Kingdom, we had a GSL version of Antigua in the last one. It may just be his 2-map standard opener.
Oh my god. This is just ridiculous.
And Sleep hasn't scouted it this time. I bet you Sleep was probably complaining or yelling at him or doing something along the lines of commenting on the 2-racks and how it shouldn't be done all those many times in a row. And I bet you Ghost King as a response was like, well, it's time to now 2-racks again.
Well, you know, when it works, when it fails, you do it again. When it works, you do it again.
Yeah.
So obviously, you just do it again.
Oh, now we're having multiple barracks bunkers going down. He wants to get that bunker up. Sleep is going to throw down another spine crawler. He's got Lings already on the way. Those drones are in a nice position to surround that top bunker, but the bottom bunker is what worries me. That could really be getting up quickly. And that would be a full surround on a single Marine. Nice job to kill off that one Marine, although a drone did go down. Actually, 2 drones have not gone down. And the bunkers are getting dangerously close to finishing, but those Marines can be denied. That'll be key, but one Marine's going to sneak past maybe. Oh,
yeah, you got Lings to help clean up here.
So the bunkers are going to be salvaged. And Sleep has once again crushed that 2-racks. Oh, look at the food counts. Look at the food counts. 9 drones are out.
They're pretty drastic, but at the same point, there's a lot of Lings on this field. And there's 1 Marine right now.
Yeah, but there are 12 drones to 19 SCVs. 7 drones were successfully killed. We have 3 command centers going to be in the main base. That's actually a really, really smart move. Although there's no wall. Okay, it's going to fix that with the SCV going down to build that supply deal. But, oh my god, Sleep could have just gotten into the main base.
Yeah, he didn't know that. He could have run in and killed everything.
It still would have been a winning fight, but, I mean, at some point, why wouldn't you want to put that kind of pressure on? I don't know. It goes back. There's ways you can look at it both where it be beneficial or not. On the one hand, he would put pressure. On the other hand, he would lose those Lings, be forced to remake them as opposed to drones. But now he keeps his Lings alive. So I think he did end up making the right decision. I think we are getting greedy as casters wanting to see aggression.
I mean, that's all we've seen. So what do you expect? I mean, you see aggression. Hey, dude, something's gonna happen, but look at the food count. Sleep is getting right back up there again. So I mean, I'll tell you what, dude, this is becoming a heck of a game. But double CC, I mean, he'll float 1 off. I mean, if he gets greedy and wants to take double expand, I was Sleep, I would punish it all day long.
I don't know if Sleep can yet. He could go for like a big Ling Roach all in, attack the front, do all that kind of stuff to just kill Ghost King. But he's only just now taking a lead in the worker count. He's trying to get out his queens. Notice he literally only had one queen out this entire time. Now he's just spawned his second one, and his third one is 3 quarters of the way down. Fourth one's just now starting. So he's getting out his queens and everything, but we literally have even bases, but an increased command center count as opposed to hatchery count. There's not even a macro hatch to even that up.
No, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, yeah, the macro hatch is not happening, but we have double... Did I see a double fac? Double factory, one with a tech lab. Is there going to be a second one with a tech, or are we going to see, like...
Hellions. We're going to see him go blue flame Hellions. And there we 35, the third hatch at the base. I love that. Sleep needs to be greedy to try and get back into this. He's behind, and he knows it, so he's going to go ahead and get that earlier expansion. Because also, if... Ghost King had gone for a reactor Hellion after this, he would have already had Hellions coming out. But there's the blue flame, there's the... Oh god, he's got the reactor and the tech lab for 3 Hellion production at a time.
This is ridiculous. But I think it's not going to do as well as we think it might, because the Roach Warren's just about over halfway done.
And it's in a spot to try and funnel in those Hellions.
Yeah.
The third is still pretty exposed, though. So if he doesn't get spawns over there and some goods to the city, he's got a very open third base to attack. He's got the frontal assault one and the side path that can easily move into a very, very, very sad mineral line.
Oh, I definitely agree. He's going to need to get some type of, like, SimCity, you know, block up, God knows what. You know.
Evos. If he can get it... Oh, he's already built his Evos in his main base. Never mind. But if you got like an Evo behind that mineral line spot or a spine next to the geyser, that kind of stuff would really benefit him right now. But he has connected his bases with creep, and that's hugely important.
No, that's definitely big, because, I mean, now the queens transfer, you know, can move around a lot easier and whatnot. But, I mean, look at all the Hellions, dude. Look at back at base.
Yeah. I mean, we even have double E-base out for Ghost King as well. But we have 6 Hellions pushing forward. They've now revealed their blue flame. And I think this is the build that Dragon was talking about in how Marine King went for it in MLG, and Ghost King is doing the same thing. I wonder if there are any more Kings on Prime that I don't know about.
Aren't they all Kings?
In their own ways. I'm kind of sad we haven't seen any nukes or actual ghosts out of GhostKing.Prime, though. I feel like that should be expected.
I saw nukes today already, so I'm pretty happy.
Oh, but that's you, not me. We got 9 Hellions pushing around. We're going to see Creep Tumors getting roasted, and we have a good 14 Marines, 9 Hellions. That's a lot of DPS, but look at the Roaches coming out from Sleep. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage to those Hellions. The problem is those Marines will be able to rip apart those Roaches if they get overly zealous. And there's the landing of the third base, too, for Ghost King. Okay.
I think he needs about 2 or 3 more spines, though.
Yo, they're rooting right now, but the Roach have come in and force back those Hellions. But there are so many Lings out. Banes are now out. If those can explode on top of those Hellions, that'll be key. Or those Marines. If they explode on any units of the Terran, that would be great. And we're just gonna look at them. Okay.
Gotta love those Banes. I mean, they're so much fun, but they do a ton of damage against Hellion and Marine. Yes. So, and with the lair just about finishing, I'm kind of feeling like we're going to see a Muta switch here. And not Infestor.
I would hope for... I'm going to go say Infestor, partially to counter you, and partially because I think that if he can land Fungals on this army, it will wreck them. It will wreck these guys horribly, and it'll hopefully allow those Banes to connect. The problem is the splash damage of the Hellions may completely prevent any amount of Banes from connecting.
You know, I'd like to see that too, since there's Thors now on the way. Beyond Prime, or Ghost King, is going back biomech style. He's got Marines as his bio. He's got Siege underway. He's got Thor. I mean, what else does he need? I mean, Terran makes every piece in the army. You know.
Nice, and his 2-2 is going down as well as his attack for his vehicle, so he's going to have a super amount of damage output. And you know what? I've actually been looking around and looking to mech, and a lot of people actually say you should get the vehicle plating before you get the attack upgrades, because you want your beef units to stay alive more so than anything else. I think it has to do also with the ratio of the units you're going for. If you're going for a lot more Thors, you actually want your plating. If you're going for things more along the lines of siege tanks, things that aren't supposed to get hit in the first place, then attack damage is more important. We have Hellions that are also kind of function as tanky units, but there's so many Banelings. Oh god, I've never seen him pushing forward. We've got all of the Hellions getting very, very vulnerable and very, very dangerous.
And I will say you were right, sir. There is... Oh my god.
Oh, there's so many forces coming in. A lot of Lings are going to try and stream in. You've got everything getting hit, and looking around, you've got the Banes about to come in, and the Banes are going to go ahead and they can have a huge opportunity to hit the Marines. They're not staying alive, though. They just died.
No, the siege tanks ate them up.
Wow.
You look at the siege tanks, 11 and 20 kills apiece. Enough said.
Yeah, that is insanity over there. And Thor's with 6 and 7 for them as well. And that is absolutely crazy. Ghost King's now getting more command centers. He loves to build his command centers. He really, really does.
But we do have Hive Tech underway. It doesn't look like we're going to see the Brood Lord switch, though. Because there is... No, there is no Hive or Spire yet.
So we're probably going to see Ultras then.
Yep.
I think we've actually been seeing... Oh, we have a Thor getting picked off in the middle of the map. Other Thor is looking quite vulnerable. Looks like that is going to get saved, though. Still gets to take a little bit of damage, but those Lings are +2 attack, do a great bit of damage against these Thors, and that's where that plating upgrade really comes into play, because you just decrease the damage output of those Lings by so much.
Yeah, no, I mean, but look at this, you got 4 tanks moving in, handful of Marines and 1 Thor. And there is the Ultra Den, sir.
Alright, well, we have a drop happening in the main base. Looks like that just got thwarted, unfortunately, for Ghost. They drop again directly in the face of those Lings. He is going to attack the third, though, at the same time. Sleep, though, is all on top of this. He's got an entire army ready to deal with that, and that drop has been completely shut down. But he's on a whole position of the tanks and low ground in such an amazing spot. It's going to be hard to actually pressure in with Lings at base. But there he goes anyway. Now he's going to go ahead and press. Get the fungals and get a full surround. Lings from the back and everything, and that...
Wow.
Oh, beautiful engagement for him, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. He did manage to have a base in top left to actually survive. I thought that was actually going to get pressured, but it did not. And he's also expanded to the right as well with the Queen there as well. So Sleep's got a possibly huge boost in economy as Ghost King's only just now taking his 4th.
Yeah, really, Sleepwood's trying to beat him in eco, and I mean, he's got Burrow, so you can see Burrow Banelings now, and who doesn't love some Burrow Banelings? Tons of Infestors underway, more Lings, 3-3 underway for the Zerg, and now that we have Ultras, so we're going to see some Ultra Hugs, but here comes a drop at that 5th, or that 4th.
Yep, and we do have 8 Marines. They are, it's nice to stand up and kill off that Queen, but Ling's going to come in and save the hatchery itself, and I'd say it's a worthy trade, sacrifice the Queen to keep the hatchery alive.
I think it's a very worthy trade.
Alright, and now looks like Ghost is going to move across the map. He did deal with the Ling that was burrowed under his command center, so then get his PF up and looks solid there. He's got a bunch of orbitals sitting pretty. And with the patching glands and all that done, we've got the 3 coming down for the melee attacks and everything. And it looks like Sleep's...
He's pushing the 3rd.
Ooh, that's going to be a force because Sleep's pushing out with all of his Lings too. And now we're going to watch as, yeah... Ghost King's got to see blood right now, but there are all these Lings. They're not ready. The Infestors don't get to do anything, but we do see that PF is getting killed by Zerg Lings. That just should not happen. Sleep is holding on nice. We got a lot of Lings Banes, and the death of that hatchery means we can see Sleep go in with a lot of units all at once. He may set up a surround. The Ling run by in the back is going to get shut down though. And Marines are going to stim, and they scouted his face. Sleep hasn't even been able to really mine from it either. He's got 1500 every single match. Big fungal of Marines in the middle of the map, too.
Wow. And, I mean, right now, I wouldn't do that. All the siege tanks are in the back, vulnerable to Ling, and it looks like he's going to do it. He's waiting. He is waiting.
Sleep could pound. Sleep sees the location of the army, and there the Lings going to be attacking, immediately hitting all those siege tanks, full surround by the Lings. There are still no. Never mind, all the siege tanks now get killed. There's a Baneling,
and there's Fungals and Banelings and.
Oh my! And now the top infantry is being taken out. So those Marines are going to go down. This is actually a crazily.
He's picking off some full energy medevacs.
Nice. And now we're watching as these Marines on top left and get dealt with. Whoa! Look at that Bane explosion. That was nice. But this is such a close game. Sleep's below in the food count, but he's handling everything well. He's getting out his ultras, and he's even morphing a greater spire. His kindness playing is done. He's gonna have 5-3 ultras. This is supposed to be perfect. It's not complete. Another drop to shut down.
Oh my god! And he's gonna have Brood's Ultra Infester.
There's another drop on the right of the map. Going to see there's the stimming forward. There are still a few Lings, and the Ultra gets the popping this all this. Now we're going to watch as they will be engaging Lings and Festers. Are we going to see the fungal land? Looks like no, but now we've got 2 medevacs here. This one medevac's going to sacrifice its life to see that Spore Crawler.
And there's 2 spines there too.
Yeah.
And there's the Ultra, and there's the Greater Spire. So you drop there and actually do work on it. But look at this, 12 Infestors being made right now.
Oh my god, that power of that arm is going to be crazy, but GhostKing's got a scary tank count, especially since he lost all of them. Now we see everyone pushing in. We're watching, we're seeing the big engagement happening. Never mind, there's not a big engagement happening.
No, because Sleep doesn't want to engage all these tanks. These tanks are 2-0 right now, soon to be 3-0.
We see a fungal going to decrease the health on those frontal tanks, but they're still in such a nice spot where it looks like dropping is shut down in the back of that base. That's going to not go so well. It'll still waste some Banelings, and that's honestly what GhostKing wanted. But look at this army. Now we're seeing them pushing in. They are sieging up, and there we're going to see the big attack as everyone's going to go ahead and start attacking. The Ultras are coming. Fungals are landing, but they just may not have enough.
No, he's fungling the medevacs. There goes 4 medevacs. That is full energy medevacs. That's absolutely huge. Now he has no healing power.
Oh, the Banelings are huge. Fungals get landed, but the tank count is still there. We're seeing pretty much being connected, ooh, look at the Fungals happening everywhere. Look at the Hatcheries trying to get focused down, but the Fungals could be enough to actually save this. And it looks like we're going to see that this Hatchery should probably go down. And GhostKing hasn't got his force back up yet, but Sleep is trying to make use of all of his infestors. We see him burrowing to try to escape, but he just doesn't quite have enough. Oh, Ultra's going to pop and die, and GG gets called. Nice game 3. GhostKing takes it in a very close fashion. Sleep holding on so well with so little, but in the end, GhostKing, very well done. That is going to be his 2-1 lead now.
So now it's GhostKing's game to lose.
Saved.
Yep. Very well done there.
I'm pretty stoked. I've been happy with this. I mean,
oh
sorry I came late, but this has been